Hey everybody, it's me, Shaw360, and I am back with another video. This is an Amazon haul video. I got all these CDs you see here on Amazon. I think they were all pretty reasonable. This was like 14. I think this was 14. I think this was like 12. So they were pretty reasonable. But these were all CDs I got because they were CDs that I've been wanting forever and I just never did get them. And finally I was like, I got a little bit of extra money. It's Christmas time and I know nobody's going to get me what I really want because my family does not buy me K-pop. So I figured time to buy my own. So yeah, I bought my own Christmas presents. So these are my Christmas presents to self. Yay! I love everything you see here. Like, I have nothing negative to say about anything you see here. In fact, I have nothing but glorious, glorious words of encouragement for this one right here. Like, this one out of the three that you see here, absolutely the best. Absolutely the best. And I'm not saying that to knock either of these, because that's not the case. The BTS one, this was what I needed to make me feel complete, because I'm probably not going to get the Skool Love Affair special edition, because it's just too expensive and I can't justify the price, because I don't like spending that much money on a CD that basically has the same music as the other one. So this was what I needed to complete BTS Korean for me. So it's this one, Or You Late To, Skool Love Affair, and Dark and Wild. So now I have all four and I'm happy with that. But this was really nice. I really enjoyed this. You can definitely listen to this and then listen to Dark and Wild, and you can hear the incredible growth that this group has had over the course of barely a year, a little over a year, because this came out, when did this one come out? Let's see if we get a little clarity here. This came out in the middle of 2013, so it's been like about a year and a half, and just leaps and bounds this group has been growing. It's impossible to understate how much they've done in such a short amount of time. It's amazing. It is really, really amazing. So yeah, I really like this because from listening to the cypher and from listening to the songs, I really appreciate kind of where they started out. And even though they've grown so much as a group, there are certain fundamentals with this particular group that have stayed the same and have really lasted the course. And for that, this is a very valuable segment of the collection for me, and I'm really glad to finally have it. And then, of course, it's got the beautiful photo book, which is exactly the way that they always do their photo books. And I don't know, it's not a bad thing at all. Like, it's not a bad thing that all their photo books like this, but this is, again, what I was saying about consistency. They're so fucking consistent. And that's what I like. I like that. I mean, I know a lot of groups, they change images all the time, and every time they come back, it's something new. And sometimes that's fun. Sometimes you have groups where the reason why you like listening to them is because you can't wait to see what are they going to come up with next. You know, I'm kind of that way with SHINee. Like, even though SHINee has a consistent sound because of the voices of the group members, I always do wonder, like, what look are they going to come out with? Because some of their looks have been just incredibly weird. But with BTS, I mean, you just know what to expect. You know it's going to be quality. You know they've got a certain standard. And for that, I really do appreciate this. So yeah, this was really cool. Too cool for school. All right. The Sistar 19. This CD is something that I needed to have because Sistar 19 is how I fell in love with Sistar. Before My Boy came out, I had never heard of Sistar. And I hate to say that because it makes me sound really shallow and like I don't listen to K-pop. But I mean, when I first got into K-pop, I was a casual listener. And Sistar really didn't blow up until My Boy came out. Like, that kind of started people being like, oh yeah. And then Alone came out and it was just like, wow, that group. And they've just kept going ever since then. It's just been like one hit after another after another. But the song for My Boy was really the song that got me because the very intro of the song is like the only song in K-pop that I feel comfortable singing because it's all English. And also it's so catchy. Sisttar, baby, stop breaking my heart. I just love that. Oh my gosh, I sing it at the top of my lungs whenever it comes on the radio in my car. So yeah, this was a really special project to me because, like I said, if it wasn't for that song and that video, I don't know that I'd be into this group as hardcore as I am. And the fact that I didn't have it was something that was really lacking on my behalf. So I've made it my mission that in 2015, I'm going to have all the Sistar albums. I'm just going to have it. It's going to happen for me. It's for me. It's meant for us to be together. But yeah, this one is beautiful. The reason I'm not undoing it on camera, well, okay, I'll go ahead and I'll undo it on camera, but I hate to do it. I hate to do it because it's really hard to get it back in this thing, because I don't know if you can see, it is a really narrow case that this comes with. So fitting this back in there, I've tried to do it a couple of times, and I've managed to like scuff up the bottom edge of the album. So I'm really cautious to do it, but I figured I'd just show you what's up. It's got this little pocket, which I don't really like the pocket. I told you I don't really like that style. But then it's in that clear holder, so it's probably not going to fly out anytime soon. And then you've got all these pictures. And Bora and Yeon look amazeballs. They're so gorgeous. My goodness, they are such goddesses. I love Yeon's skin. And I know she gets a lot of flack about being darker, but I love that tan look, and I love it on Bora. But you know what? I don't say that to knock Daesum. I like Daesum's milky skin, and I think that looks really good on her. And I think they're a good example of the fact that beautiful women come in all shapes and sizes. You have the very voluptuous figures of Bora and Yeon, but then you have kind of the very slight, not as voluptuous figure of Daesum, and she still fits. They still all work really well together, and their voices are really cute together. So yeah, I mean, Sistar's just, they're probably on the low. They're probably my favorite girl group. Like, even though I like to think that 2NE1 is, but I don't know. I feel like they're fighting for the place because I just really love everything that Sistar comes out with. I always love their comebacks. I always love their look. I love their sound, and they are one of the most talented girl groups, like pound for pound. Yeon is an incredible singer. Daesum's a really great underrated singer. Soyu is an amazing, very accomplished singer. Like, her features always like do amazing on the charts. And Bora is one of the best female idol rappers out there. Like, her raps, to me, they stand out because they always fit the rhythm of the song. So it doesn't sound odd, or it doesn't make me cringe. So I really like her, and yeah, I needed to have this in my life. But the last thing I want to talk about is this baby right here. Oh my gosh. You will not believe this. This is my first T-ara CD ever. I've never had a CD from this group, and I don't know why. I guess maybe because I've been suffering from a mild form of insanity. I don't know, but this is so good. Oh my gosh, this is a no skip. It's so good. Just, oh my gosh. Have you ever listened to an album and felt ashamed that you didn't have it before you had it? Like, an older album, you're like, oh, well, you know, I never really got around to it. Then you listen to it, you're like, why didn't I have this all along? Why did I wait so long to do this? This album is so old. It's so old, and I know probably part of the reason why I didn't get it is because at the time that this one came out, there was like all that T-ara bashing, and I wasn't involved in the bashing at all, but I just remember thinking, I wonder how this is going to play out. I was kind of like a quiet observer, but yeah, this came out in 2012. So this is like damn near 3 years old. It's so old, but it's so good. Sexy Love is amazing. Day by Day is amazing. Every song on here is perfection. It's so wonderful. The CD, just like the music. And then the photo book, so cute. So cute. Everybody looks so good. It has all the stuff from the video shoot for Sexy Love, so you get all of that. And then there's like these like cartoon pages. I find that to be really amazing. There's no photo card here because Tiara doesn't do photo cards for their Korean releases. I think it's only their Japanese releases that get photo cards. But still, the photography, look how gorgeous. Look how gorgeous they are. For real, for real. I mean, so pretty. And I can see why they have such a huge fan base, because they are delivering quality, like on every level, not just with like the songwriting, because the songwriting is like the main thing, because if you don't have a great song, you really can't have a great album, but the songwriting is really great, but it's something about their voices. Like, I don't know if anybody else feels this way about T-ara, but I'm going to put this out there. Most of the girl groups that I find that I like, part of the reason I like them is because when I listen to them, I can hear every distinct voice in the group. And with me, I don't feel that way towards T-ara, and maybe that will change as I get more of their albums and I get to know them better. But I kind of like that. Like, for some reason, when I'm listening to this album, it's like I'm listening to like one singer who has an incredible dance album, and I'm like hearing all of them, like all their voices together, I'm not switching back and forth between members, and so it makes the song kind of more cohesive. So instead of me sitting there and listening to the song and trying to say, oh, that's such and such's voice, or this is that other person's voice, instead of trying to pick apart the song the whole time, I'm really paying attention to the music. I'm really paying attention to the sound. And for me, that really works. You know, like sometimes with Girls' Generation, I do truly get distracted trying to figure out who's singing what. With this one, I'm not doing that. I'm just really enjoying the music. So yeah, I love this, and I can't believe I waited so long to get it. And I plan to get more T-ara. That's another one I want to complete. Well, I'm not going to hey, I am not going to be completing a T-ara collection in 2015, because I would have to sell my car to do that, because there's so many freaking T-ara albums. But I really do intend to get their Korean repackages. That is where I sit for them, because like I said, I can't spend that kind of crazy money. But yeah, I intend to get all of their Korean repackage albums, because I feel more comfortable that way. I feel like that's a better use of my money, especially since there's no photo cards or anything. But yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. So this was a really great haul. There's a lot of stuff I'd been meaning to get for a long time, and I finally got it. So postponed desires fulfilled. All right. Well, as usual, pray for our idols, guys. Again, just, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of stuff on the horizon. 2015 is coming up, and we've had a lot of promises of things to come, and I don't know what's going to take place or how things are going to take place, but they could always use our love and our support, so continue to give it to them. And then for each other, as we go into the next year, there's a lot of us who need a little support. 2014 was really rough on some of us, and so, you know, if you've got a friend out there who you haven't spoken to in a while, give them a call, send them a text message, you know, send them a tweet, do something, but reach out to somebody you haven't heard from in a minute. If there's somebody you've been meaning to talk to and you haven't talked to them and you really want to get to know them, make it your mission in 2015 to make a new friend. That just one new friend. It doesn't have to be that person in particular. Just by starting a conversation with them, maybe that'll lead you to somebody new who will become a lifelong friend, but make it your mission in 2015 to add one new friend to the circle. Hopefully, I'll be adding some more new friends. I know by doing these videos, I've been adding hella friends, so yay! But yeah, make it your goal to make 2014 a better 2014. Girl. Make it your mission to make 2015 a better year than your 2014. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Bye!